Post the release of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, the MonsterVerse seems primed for an explosive expansion. Legendary Entertainment's head Mary Parent couldn't contain her enthusiasm in a conversation with The Hollywood Reporter, practically shouting from the rooftops that they're just warming up. This reveals a surprise delight from the top brass at the blockbuster success of The New Empire. Movie not only catapults the saga to new heights, but also sets the stage for an even more ambitious future. Director Adam Wingard, in talks with IGN, spilled the beans on his grand plans for a sequel, indicating a major spotlight shift towards Godzilla. Wingard's confident pitch hints at a narrative ready to explode, teasing a sequel where Godzilla might share or even steal the limelight, much like Kong did in The New Empire. There's a strong possibility that Adam Wingard might be handed the reins for a third standalone Godzilla movie, which has been on the studio's plan since 2020. It seems the franchise might benefit from taking a break from crossovers to avoid audience fatigue. Although Apple's Monarch series was officially renewed for a second season, it might not be what the fans truly desire. Godzilla 3 could be just what the MonsterVerse needs right now. In Godzilla vs. Kong, the pair squared off against the formidable Mechagodzilla, but the New Empire brings a new villain into the fray, an albino kaiju named Shimo. In a conversation with Comic Book, Adam Wingard discussed Shimo's backstory. Explaining the origin, Wingard said the character was envisioned to unite Kong and Godzilla against a powerful new threat. The initial idea was to position King Scar as the anti-Kong and Shimo as the anti-Godzilla in this installment. What makes Shimo particularly captivating is his role as a weapon of mass destruction and a morally ambiguous figure, offering a fresh dynamic to the ongoing saga. When discussing the design of Shimo and other monsters, Adam Wingard highlighted the challenges of character development within the MonsterVerse. One major hurdle is meeting fan expectations for new kaiju, who are often eager to see specific legendary creatures from the franchise's rich lore. Wingard emphasized that a key trait of MonsterVerse characters is the simplicity of their designs, a principle he strives to uphold with each new edition. Shimo in particular stands out as an original creation never before seen in films, making him a fresh and unique entry in Legendary's cinematic universe. A potential Godzilla 3 could delve deeper into Godzilla's backstory and mythology, offering audiences new insights into his origins and powers. The plot might explore ancient civilizations that revered Godzilla as a deity or protector, introducing artifacts or relics linked to his existence. The movie could also expand the MonsterVerse by introducing new kaiju that could either ally with or challenge Godzilla, aiming to dethrone him as the alpha predator. Such developments would set the stage for epic battles and interactions among the monsters, highlighting Godzilla's dominance in exciting new ways. Godzilla King of the Monsters raised the bar for the MonsterVerse by introducing 3 of Toho's most iconic kaijus like Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Fortunately, Godzilla's extensive roster of adversaries leaves a lot of room for Legendary to select his next formidable opponent. One standout candidate for Godzilla 3 is the alien cyborg named Gagan. Mike Dougherty, director of King of the Monsters, has expressed his fondness for Gagan, naming him as one of his favorite Toho monsters and a top pick for inclusion in Godzilla 3 should he get the opportunity. Like Ghidorah, Gagan is an extraterrestrial, making his original Toho backstory a fitting addition to the MonsterVerse. His popularity as a choice for Godzilla 3 is well-founded. In his movie debut in Godzilla vs. Gigan, he was notably the first monster to make Godzilla bleed. Armed with hooked blades on his hands and feet and a circular saw in his stomach, he inflicted significant damage on Godzilla in their initial encounter. The ferocity of Gigan's assault on Godzilla was groundbreaking at the time, making him one of the few monsters to truly push Godzilla to his limits. Another villain Mike Dougherty has expressed interest in featuring in Godzilla 3 is the mutated creature Biollante, who first and only appeared in the 1989 film Godzilla vs. Biollante. Biollante is particularly fascinating due to her unique creation, the amalgamation of a deceased woman's DNA, a rose, and some of Godzilla's cells. This combination evolved Biollante from a massive rose into a formidable tentacle monster that even towered over Godzilla. For several years, Biollante held the record as the largest Toho monster. Dougherty points out that Biollante exemplifies the unintended consequences of human attempts to manipulate nature. Should the MonsterVerse adopt some version of Biollante's origin, the character could become the MonsterVerse's inaugural man-made titan, adding a new layer of intrigue and moral complexity to the unfolding saga. In Godzilla 3, we can fully expect a nostalgic return of the classic monsters that Mike Dougherty has teased, and perhaps even more. Gigan, with his sharp claws and belly saw, could emerge as one one of Godzilla's most brutal adversaries, his unique extraterrestrial origin adding a fresh layer of cosmic threat to the monsterverse. The film might also introduce new monsters who could either ally with Godzilla or attempt to dethrone him, aiming to seize his position as the alpha predator. These elements could lead to thrilling clashes among the Titans and a deeper exploration of themes involving human interaction with nature, which have been pivotal to the monsterverse. In the third Godzilla movie, tension in the monsterverse reaches new heights as new Titans emerge, threatening global order. Last year, leaked plot details surfaced, revealing that the film kicks off with the mysterious awakening of Gigan, who arrives on Earth with an unknown mission. With his ferocious arsenal and exceptional strength, Gigan quickly becomes a serious threat to Godzilla and humanity alike. Meanwhile, deep within secret laboratories, Biollante is resurrected. This monster begins its existence as a beautiful yet terrifying entity, rapidly growing in size and power. Biollante and Gigan inadvertently get drawn into a struggle for dominance, triggering devastating battles across the globe. At the heart of this catastrophe, Godzilla arises as Earth's defender. With the escalating threats, he must determine who his enemies are and who might be potential allies, as some of the new Titans seek peace while others pursue destruction. The plot unfolds through the revelation of Godzilla's origins, where viewers learn more about the ancient civilizations that worshipped him as a god protector. The film's climax comes when Godzilla, Gigan, and Biollante clash in a decisive battle. This confrontation not only determines the fate of each monster, but also unveils the depths of their relationships and pasts. Ultimately, the lines between hero and villain blur, leaving viewers with questions about the nature of power and humanity's impact on the natural world. In any case, we are now waiting for the official start of production and confirmation from Legendary and Warner Brothers. Nonetheless, I believe that Godzilla 3 is very likely to be released, considering the current state and box office success of the MonsterVerse. Previous films in the franchise have demonstrated significant earnings, totaling over $2 billion. Moreover, the MonsterVerse has solidified its position as a leading cinematic franchise focused on giant monsters. The enthusiasm and interest of fans in the characters and the world that Legendary is building remains strong, creating favorable conditions for the continuation of the series.